I chose a few stamps with phrases out of a set that looks like they've never been used before. I have a silly amount of rubber stamps that I've been brainstorming ways to somehow make money off them while keeping my sanity in this damaged transitioning world. This is how I emboss a stamp. Embossing gives the stamp a little oomph and pizzazz, a texture you can see and feel. An embossing gun is like a glorified hair dryer, and they aren't very expensive. I bet you can find someone in your town selling one right now on Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, or Craigslist. I use an ink pad especially formulated for embossing that I've had forever. Must be why it's so tore up and dirty. I give the stamp a solid, even pressure and do my best to not lift the stamp at all once I've placed it on the paper. The idea of dumping a whole mess of embossing powder is to thoroughly coat the wet ink. I use a folded card to return the excess powder to the jar and a small paintbrush to gently dust off what didn't stick to the ink. The embossing gun basically melts the powder, leaving behind a real neat effect. Because we homeschool our 5 kids, over the years we have acquired every art supply we could possibly need, pretty much for free. Other inexpensive ways to gather materials and tools is to check out thrift stores, garage sales, the same online apps I mentioned earlier, freecycle.org, asking your neighbors on Nextdoor, or maybe there is a teacher in your family or one that you know that might be retiring and has a whole classroom supply of art stuff. I reuse, repurpose, and recycle everything I possibly can without being a hoarder. Like, I keep things organized. I have a lot, but it's an organized hoard. If you want to get into journaling, scrapbooking, card making, and whatnot, you can be resourceful and acquire all the supplies you could possibly need. It is imperative we steer our energy towards these types of creative, joyous endeavors so that we don't actually lose our mind in 2026. Don't let the economy, the government, capitalism, your racist family members, depressed energy-sucking vampires, your creepy boss, don't let anything or anyone lure you away from your happiness, your peace, your love of self, and the abundance here for all of us. Keep on creating and lead with love.